Hello, welcome to Recoil Gaming Exploits, and we have some more random news for you. Unfortunately, it's not good news. You may have already heard that GameSpy is being shut down. Now, this saddens me greatly. Back in the days when I used to play PC, before I went solely console and then moved back to the PC, which we are at today, way back when, GameSpy was the service. It was the service. Before Steam, and even in the early days of Steam, GameSpy was the one. It had all the most popular games on it. It had so many great games, and it used to provide a great service to us, allowing us to play the games online with our buddies, and it worked really well. And I've had so many GameSpy accounts because it's been around for so long now. I've forgotten the passwords too, and are probably still there to this day. I could probably go visit them, I just haven't. And I could just sit there and like look at my old accounts and see the kind of things I used to get up to in like stat form. But yeah, it's getting shut down, so those accounts will be gone. And unfortunately, it's like a massive power cut going across the internet, because with the cut comes a lot of games. A lot of games are getting shut down. It's not just PC, like some people may think. There's a lot of console games that are getting shut down. Online services just gone because they're provided by GameSpy. So there are some publishers like Rockstar. They've set up some sort of backup service, so when it does go down, the games will still play online via a different service to some of their older titles. Not all of them though, but some of them. But EA has actually released a list saying all these games, 50 of them, are going to be gone. Absolutely gone. So you will never be able to play those online again. They're blaming it on technical difficulties or compatibility issues, and it's all horseshit. You know, nowadays to go to something like GameSpy, it wouldn't take very long at all, or much effort. It will cost them money to keep it running. So they're not going to do it. Here's the quote. As games get replaced with newer titles, the number of players still enjoying older games dwindles to a level typically fewer than 1% of all peak online players across all EA titles, where it is no longer feasible to continue the behind-the-scenes work involved with keeping these games up and running. We would rather our hard-working engineering and IT staff focus on keeping a positive experience for the other 99% of customers playing our more popular games. We hope you have gotten many hours of enjoyment out of the games, and we appreciate your ongoing patronage. Right, now, I know he says there, whoever the fuck is doing the quote, it doesn't matter who said it, it's just a bloody EA PR guy, as fucking always. Now, that 1%, you got to think, how many people play online? How many people play EA games online? As evil as the company is, winning the most evil company of the year award multiple times running, think about it. How many people is that 1%? That's not like, you know, it's only like 5 dudes. It's a few thousand people that are still playing these games on a regular basis, and they're just getting fobbed off. It's a bit of a shame, really, but these are the games, and it's a long list. So if you're not interested in hearing the full list, then feel free to go now, and I'll say thank you for watching and all that stuff to you. So thank you for watching, and do that stuff that every other channel tells you to do, and all that kind of thing that I say at the end of the video. Cheers for coming here. Alright, Nostalgia Alley and sadness will occur now. This includes all DLC for all games, obviously, but just in case it needs clarification, all DLC and these games gone offline, not happening anymore. You won't be able to play them unless, you know, private servers. Private servers might be a way around it, but that's the community trying to keep it alive there, so that may or may not happen for some games. Anyway, the games that will go offline on the 30th of June are as follows. Sad times. Battlefield 1942 for PC and Mac. Battlefield 2 for PC. Battlefield 2 Modern Combat for PlayStation 2. Battlefield 2142 for PC and Mac. Battlefield Vietnam for the PC. Bejeweled 2 for the Wii. Bulletstorm for PlayStation 3, Command & Conquer 3 Tiberian Wars for PC and Mac, Command & Conquer Generals for the PC and Mac, Command & Conquer Red Alert 3 for PC and Mac, Crisis 2 for PC, Crisis for PC, Crisis Wars for PC, Dracula Undead Awakening for the Wii, Dragon Sakura for the Nintendo DS, EA Sports 06 for PC. So that's all the EA Sports games from 2006. Formula 1 2002 for PC. FIFA 08 for the Wii, for the DS, FIFA 09 for the DS, and FIFA 10 for the DS. Also FIFA Street 3 for the DS. Full Spectrum Warrior for the PlayStation 2. I fucking loved that game. That game was beyond awesome. Why has there not been a sequel for that game? Why? Well, a recent sequel anyway. Global Operations for PC. Green Day Rock Band for the Wii. James Bond Nightfire for PC. Madden NFL 08 and 09 for the DS. Masters of Orion 3 for PC. Medal of Honor Allied Assault for PC and Mac. My Sims Party for the Wii. My Sims Racing. My Sims Sky Heroes for the Wii and the DS. NASCAR Sim Racing. NASCAR Thunder 2003. 2004 for the PC. Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2 for the PC. Need for Speed Pro Street for the DS. And Need for Speed Undercover for the DS. Neverwinter Nights 2 for the PC and Mac. Neverwinter Nights, the original, for PC, Mac and Linux. SimCity Creator for Wii. Skate It for the Nintendo DS. Sneezies for the Wii. Spore Creatures for the DS. Spore Hero Arena for the DS. Star Wars Battlefront. Oh, I fucking love that game. I was actually thinking about picking up the Battlefront games. I was really tempted to pick them up just so I could play them again because they're awesome. Plus, I mean, like DICE and EA bringing out Battlefront again. They're rebooting it, aren't they? For the next gen and the PC. And I mean, DICE, they're a great company. They could make great games. We've seen them do it, but they have the EA overlords out. Just watching everything. So there's going to be microtransactions. It's probably going to have the same fucking bugs that Battlefield 4 has. And it's probably going to be running on the same goddamn engine, just with stormtroopers rather than soldiers and stuff. Battlefront 2 as well for the PC and PlayStation 2. So both the Star Wars Battlefront games gone. The Beatles Rock Band for the Wii. Tiger Woods PGA Tour 08 for Nintendo DS. So I mean, there's a lot of Nintendo games there, but there's a lot of PC games there as well. Some PlayStation 2 games. I mean, you'd be surprised, but there probably is people still playing them, especially on the PC. The PC ones are still active. I know for a fact that Battlefront is active. I know for a fact that all the Battlefield games are active, and I know for a fact that some of the Command & Conquers are still active. And it disgusts me because there's actually the Command & Conquer 20 years anniversary edition or whatever, which has all of, and I mean all of the Command & Conquer games, with their expansion packs and DLCs all included in the box, and they're still selling it for, I think it's about 30 quid. So it's a bargain, but you're missing half the features for a large chunk of, well, pretty much all the modern titles in the Command & Conquer series. They're now dead. They don't exist online from Generals onwards. And Generals, I mean, that was a good game. That's probably the best one that EA's pumped out, because I haven't really liked what they've done with it. In my opinion, best Command & Conquer was Red Alert and Red Alert 2. But anyway, that's it. So if you got them, play them as much as you can now, because they're going to be gone. Unless you want to set up private servers, like I said before, and you're on PC. If you're having some of those games on that were on the Wii, the DS and the PS2, then play them now, because they're going to be gone soon. It's going to be over. Thank you for watching. Rest in peace, GameSpy. You've served us well. Do that stuff that every other channel tells us to do. And I'll see you soon. Goodbye.